Benefits of face-to-face teaming. Real-time information sharing. An advantage to face-to-face teams is the access to real-time information that is created when teams are in the same space. When changes are occurring, teams can come together to strategize about communication plans, policy and practice changes, shifts in workflow, and modifications to distribution plans. Team members can seek real-time clarification to questions and seek in-person tutorials and demonstrations to better understand the changes that are occurring. When working in face-to-face teams, members are able to bounce ideas off of each other and learn from the collective knowledge of the group. Learning from failures and resolving conflict. As Edmondson explains, failure is inevitable, especially when teaming. Understanding that inevitability will allow you to examine failures as an opportunity to learn, grow, and develop. Small failures create opportunities to learn what is not working. Learning from and correcting mistakes before they compound into a much larger failure is a positive that can come from small failures. In the context of face-to-face teaming, failures can be hard to talk about because it puts the individual in a vulnerable space. This is an area where psychological safety is imperative so that problems can be discussed free from judgment. Learning from failures in a psychologically safe environment also allows team members to resolve conflict in a professional way that allows the concerns to be shared without fear of retaliation and criticism. Crossing boundaries. Successful teams identify boundaries and collaborate on solutions to cross those boundaries. Whether it's a distance challenge that requires scheduling and coordination to ensure teams are available face-to-face for project kickoffs or system launching events, establishing diverse teams that represent the various layers of an organization that need to provide input on a change initiative, or establishing common communication that allows experts from different disciplines to effectively communicate problems and solutions in a way that is easily understandable by all, crossing boundaries is critical to effective teaming. Edmondson references 3 common boundaries that can hinder the effectiveness of teaming. Those boundaries are listed broadly as physical, status, and knowledge boundaries. Physical boundaries can occur with large organizations that have locations in various regions, states, or countries. Bringing individuals in for face-to-face teaming in these scenarios is often cost prohibitive and inefficient, as travel time would easily outpace the length of a face-to-face teaming session. Status boundaries occur when certain individuals have more power than others in a teaming environment, making it less likely that those with less power will speak up and provide input. This imbalance of power could be because of professional status or demographic differences. The psychological safety Edmondson describes is an excellent way to overcome this boundary, as creating a safe space can empower individuals regardless of professional status within the group. Knowledge boundaries occur because of differences in expertise. As you bring in subject matter experts together to address a problem that spans across disciplines, it is important to remember that individuals bring a wealth of knowledge about their area of expertise, but may be naive to other areas that are being integrated into this teaming scenario. As Ferrazzi et al. Highlight, 4 practices that are crucial to face-to-face teaming include candor, resourcefulness, compassion and empathy, and humility. With respect to candor, resilient teams can speak truth to each other to collectively identify and solve the challenges they face. With respect to resourcefulness, resilient teams rebound from setbacks and welcome new challenges. With respect to compassion and empathy, resilient teams consist of individuals who deeply and genuinely care about each other. And lastly, as it relates to humility, resilient teams are willing to admit when there is a problem that has become intractable and ask for help from someone else on the team or within the organization. And now I'd like to hand it off to Shauna as she discusses best practice for virtual teaming.